Welcome everyone to another episode of the Train Studio. I'm your host, Sean Morris. Today on the Train Studio update, I just want to announce that I'm back from my 2-month vacation, so ready to generate a lot of Flames of War content, miniature content, terrain related, how-tos, tips and stuff. People have been asking me where I'm at, what am I doing, am I still doing the train thing? Of course I am. I'm away from the studio for 2 months of the year, so that's where I've been. Had lots of chance to participate in tournaments over the last month, 4 in fact. So plenty of Redux content to come from there, and then hopefully I'll get you guys some updates very soon. Winter Project Take 2 is about to start, so much of what I have is related to that. And then I also have another project I'm going to be doing for next year's ETC, so it's going to be a donation table. It's going to be Holland themed. It's going to be a little bit different from what I've done in the past. So hopefully you guys can, follow along with the videos and provide feedback and really drive the projects. And I hope to please you guys with those. Really had a long time to think about the winter project and what I need to do, what I need to change. I'm going to do a foam substrate on top of the tiles to see if that stops the problems I was having before. It's going to allow me to explore a couple different options. I'm going to be able to provide some depth into the foam as opposed to kind of layering it and building up from a flat surface. In addition, I think I'm going to be able to create less seams initially, and then I can cut those afterwards, so it's just going to allow me for a little tighter fit on certain aspects of the table. But without further ado, though, let's get down to some of the stuff that I got over the summer, and when the other boxes roll in, I'll provide some more updates, and I really hope to get out a video, if not every day, every second day, but I'm really going to try to get you something up, maybe just a minute or two, but just to sort of stay in contact and really keep my my fans, the few fans that I have out there, happy, and hopefully add some new fans along the way. So let's have a look at what I got. First and foremost, I got a new teacup. So this is the fuel for all things in the Train Studio. I'm just going to adjust the camera here a little bit so you see a little less of me and a little more of more interesting stuff. Okay, so first box right here. This was a purchase from the Elm City Hobbies. It's a local game store in my hometown, and Scott, he always hooks me up, and I like to purchase as much as I can from local hobby stores as opposed to those the online giants. And you know what? Sometimes it's just nice to go in and physically grab some stuff and look at some stuff and just chat and see what's new in the hobby world without having to scroll through a bunch of online pages and that sort of stuff. There's a few items in here that are not hobby related. Some pistachio Dove soap. My wife snuck that in there, but let's have a look at what we do have in here that's hobby related. First up, I got some Woodland Scenics. This is the flowering foliage. I had this for a small project, and I wanted to just add a little color splash as opposed to using the tufts, which tend to sort of make clusters. This is nice because you can really stretch it out. It's very fibrous, and it adds a little color splash. It's very, very light if you space it quite far, and it really did the trick. So highly recommend it. First time I used it, and I'm really pleased. So I just picked up a couple additional packs of that. To bear with me, because this stuff is really packed in here tight, just due to me not wanting to have it broken in shipping. Then I got a couple new Vallejo model washes. This is the dark brown. I just added to my collection of washes. This is the black wash here. Then another black. Got some olive green. You guys know me, I like to pick up full ranges of things just so I'm not left for wanting, and I don't really have the ability to run back to hobby stores every couple days. So that's the European dust right there, so I figured that'd be nice for track dust. Just a Tester's mono glue, nothing special there. Another dark brown. Now trusty brown earth. I only have like 90 jars of this stuff, but I do like it a lot. What else? Okay, picked up some paints. I really went crazy on the paints this year. No Model Air here yet, but I got a really big supply of Model Air, so that'll fill up my Back to Basics racks, which are starting to get some holes. So I just got some Vallejo paints. I won't bore you with the colors, but there's some 5 paints there. Got some micro applicators for glue. Really a lot of junk in here. Pack of Sulfur Tufts. I used a few of those just to fix up a project that I had sent home. Some blended turf here, just a light kind of olive color. So it was amongst all the ones that I do have, I somehow managed to never pick this one up. So saw that, snatched it up. Wellbond has picked up a small one. Just I wanted more of the bottle size than really the Wellbond. Not that I'm hurting for Wellbond. I've got about 8 liters sitting under the cabinet here. Digging through. What else I got? A couple different crazy glue, super glues. 6 more paints, mostly flesh tones there. Another 6 paints here, some grays, some greens. Piles building up here. Nothing too special, don't think I got anything else in that. Picked up some airbrush cleaner because I was all out, so I'm really starting to rock the airbrush as much as possible. I got some airbrush thinner. I picked up this, highly recommended by Scott. This is the surface primer, and apparently you can just fire this straight through as is through the airbrush, so that I'm going to look forward to using, especially to coat this new winter project. So I think I'm going to do a gray primer just to kind of give it that muted look as opposed to a black or a white. I picked up some nice little brushes. I kind of like the grip on them, so they're kind of a triangular shaped grip. And I think that might finish off that box. Alright, so that's box number 1. I have 2 more boxes that aren't here, and I have another 2 boxes that are here. So I picked up a little more wheat material, wheat field material, but when I came home I discovered that I had a huge roll of that, so I'm not really sure why I picked that up. I picked up about 7 squares like that. I got a nice little magazine here, the Weathering magazine. This is awesome. Man, I read this thing like crazy. It's not a lot to read, but there's some really good products in there. What I like about it's not product placement as much as it's product use. And you can really tell that they are using the stuff because the bottles are all beat up and stuff. It's not all pristine, and you can really see the steps in the application process. Highly recommend this magazine. They got rust, mud, all that stuff. Snow and ice. Ironically enough, was the new one, and I'm doing a project on that, so I figured, hey. Alright, the next boxes are, if you guys aren't into the terrain supplies, I have to know a few people are not. This is all miniatures, so look at what's in here. If you're looking or wondering, it's 2 boxes this size, so it's got quite a bit of stuff. What do we got for video? About 9 minutes. Try to speed it up as I can. Okay, so I just picked up 2 of the Battlefield in a Box stream sets. So I'm interested to see what the paints look like on the water. I do have some old rivers, and I think what I'm going to end up doing, even with these new ones, is just bringing them all up to one color level so that they all match. But I saw a review on these. They look pretty cool. So picked up 2 boxes of those. That's just to add to my club's terrain. I think I got enough to do about 7 tables now, so I just keep adding to that, and just makes the tournaments that we run a little more uniform in terms of what the tables look like. I picked up 2 of the tributaries as well, so not much to see there, but you know, just the transition from river to stream. So got 2 boxes of those. I picked up you know, the local store here in Saskatoon. Stocks the miniatures. That's where I get this stuff. I get from Scott. I get this stuff. So I support 2 local stores. War Games Illustrated there. I got the War Games Illustrated Great War Edition. Picked up 4 of the E-Wings to add to my never used X-Wing collection. And I also picked up the Z-95, another Rebel ship, and I got 4 of those. Should be like Sean at Blue Table, start a stack. Next box. End up probably splitting this into 2, so if it kind of cuts off abruptly, you know what happened. I picked up one of the new Bastogne churches. It's been out for a bit, but it was received at the store while I was away, so I picked up a church. Actually, I picked up 2 churches, so 2 of those. I picked up my German Great War Army, so I'm into all eras now, early, mid, late, and now World War One. So if you haven't seen this, it looks very neat. The tanks are simply the main reason I got this box, but figured I might as well get an army to go with it. So it's got 2 rifle platoons, a 2-gun artillery battery, heavy machine gun platoon, HQ with a sniper team, and 3 tanks to go with that. And finish off this box. Can't have Rebels without the Imperials, so I picked up the TIE Defender. You might have guessed, I got 4 of them. Oh, running out of space here. And last box in the box, I got the TIE Phantom, and yeah, you guessed it, another 3 to go with that. So there's 16 new X-Wing ships to add to the 50 or 60 ships I already have, so that's that. A couple other things that were happening over the summer. Obviously I went to the ETC. I'm going to save that for a whole new video. And I also went to the, just last weekend, I went to the Canadian Nationals in Ottawa. 44 guys competing there. I ran my Volksgrenadiers, my reluctant trained Volksgrenadiers, and they performed really well for me. I was really happy how that went, and pleased to say that I came away with some hardware, and in fact I came away with the national championship. So, you know, stuck away here in northern Saskatchewan is this year's Canadian champion. Lots of good players there. It was hard fought right to the very end, so this could have went to any number of folks. I was just fortunate enough to play the Grens well enough to come away with that. So really super pleased, stoked with that, and I had a blast and met lots of good guys, lots of good players, played some really good players along the way, and I'll do a kind of a recap of that, but just wanted to show you guys that. Some other cool things, my army painted by my good friend Pedro, my Volksgrens, came away this year with the top, the best army story at the ETC, so that was kind of a cool honor to win as well. We had a local tournament just before the summer, and had some trophies made up by my friend Josh at Greenman Designs. I was a top Axis at that tournament, and this is what the trophies look like. So kind of neat, big plug to Josh for the awesome acrylic work that he can do and does do. So I have one of those, and then I just got all kinds more odds and sods, but too much for this video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this, folks. I'll sort of put the camera back on me a little bit. Going to save that for the next video. And I got tons more stuff to show you. It's another big box from Scott. Lots of hobby stuff, model air, other things related to hobby items. I got a great big Woodland Scenics order coming in. It's not great big, but it's big enough. It's got some cool goodies in there, some tools and stuff for the winter project. But as you can see, I'm just going to pull this off. As you can see, guys, I have quite a bit of stuff to put away. So I got to get at that, and feel free to email me, message, comment, all that cool stuff in the videos. I love reading those and replying. So till the next video, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Cheers.